Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the second of the daily 5-minute tax breaks. Today we are going to be talking about Child Independent Care Credit. And what this is a credit that is called a non-refundable credit, which means that it will lower your tax liability, but it will not put money in your pocket. This credit is for people who work, who go to school, and have a child or a dependent, like if you send a parent to a adult daycare center, that can also fall under this credit. So one of the big things is this is considered a personal credit. So business owners, you cannot take child care as a business expense. It is always a personal expense, and you have to put it as child independent care expenses. Now, the other thing is, if you do not have a profit for the year, you cannot take the credit. So if your husband or significant other has a W-2 job and you have a business and your business did not turn a profit for the year, guess what? You cannot take any of that child care credit. Also, good morning, Monica. Also, if you have a child care credit from your work that does a subsidy and you do not turn a profit, but your significant other took this advance or subsidy, whatever they call it at the job place, then that actually becomes income to you at that point. So you really, really need to watch it. So again, to recap, if you have a profit, and then you can take child care credit expenses. If you do not have a profit in your business, then child care credit expenses are not available to you. Okay, so they have a maximum of $6,000 spent if you have 2 children. If you have 1 child, then it's $3,000. Now, it doesn't matter how you allocate those expenses to those children. So if you have 1 child that is younger and is in full-time daycare and another one that is in school and only does after-school care, doesn't matter. You can still take up to the $6,000 max, even though you only paid, let's say, $2,000 for one and $500 for the other. It doesn't matter. Now, it is also a credit that is based off of your income level. So, and it is a percentage. So the lower your income, the higher the credit is going to be. The exact bottom line of this credit is a 10% credit. So if you spend $6,000, you can possibly get a $600 credit. Yeah, it kind of sucks a little bit, but you know, $600 is better than nothing. And again, this credit will fall in the line of before the child tax credit, which is a topic for another day. But it is not a refundable credit, so it will not put money in your pocket. It will lower your tax liability. This credit will come into play on your tax return after your exemptions and your itemized or standard deduction is taken care of, and once you have your bottom line tax number. It is actually on page 2 of your tax return, but it is an additional form. Now, what you will need to be able to take this form is a statement from your daycare or your child care provider that provides the name, the address, the social security number, or the EIN of the child care person or daycare. Now, remember I mentioned if you are in school that you can take this. If you are a full-time student and your other significant other is working, or if you are a single full-time student, you can take this credit. It does have a few calculations that need to be done because you are assigned an amount to be used for your income dollar amount if you are a student. Now, again, the child care credit is not available to businesses that do not turn a profit. That's a big one, which is why I keep mentioning it. Now, that's it for your 5-minute tax break for child independent care expenses. If you would like more information, I do have consults available on my website at pfspros.bigcartel.com. I also have a DIY education page, which is $29 a month as a monthly recurring subscription. That gets you access to me, gets you access to a bunch of information on a forum. It also gets you access to a private Facebook group. So again, all of my items that I have are listed on pfspros.bigcartel.com, and I will see you tomorrow.